YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. So we're sitting right now in front of the 77-inch LG C1. We recently just put this into the game room, so the most recent couple of uploads have been in regard to building this game room up for me to have a more enjoyable experience. Now, I think this is a really good talking point to discuss, how the C1 does in 2023, where we have far superior panel technology such as quantum dot, or even from white OLED, we've got MLA technology, the G3 that's been on the channel too. This thing is showing really well, and I'm actually playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm playing this on PC, so there's emulation involved here, and I'm playing in 4K, and I am literally touching like 120 frames, on the low end like 110 frames. It's just been a very good experience. My C1 has been a little bit modified. Went to the service menu with the help of Plasma TV Gaming, and one of the things that I'm absolutely loving about this panel is that because I modified it, it's not like dimming at all, This thing is just running the way it's supposed to run, and it's really good. And the colors are just so beautiful, and the blacks are perfect on this TV. And so, there's the highlight details that you might think that, man, it's like, I'm really missing a lot. But again, as I said, even when I was doing the comparison videos of like the A95K and the G3, those imperfections or the lack thereof that this TV is missing, you don't notice it when you don't have like another better panel technology next to it. Now, it's been some months since I have played around with the C1. Literally, it's been a while. I turned it on briefly and put Street Fighter 6 on just as a backdrop when we gave away the C9 the other week, a couple of weeks ago. We gave away the C9. And so prior to that, it's been a while since I've seen this TV, and just turning it back on, coming back to it, just on this game, not even playing something that's natively drawn in the 4K space. It's really impressive, and I just think that they did a really good job. So really, for you guys out there that might have a C1, obviously it's not a TV that you would go out and buy. I wouldn't recommend you buy a C1 now unless you knew the owner. It was a used situation where that it wasn't aggressively used, and you got a really good deal. It's not something you would absolutely flip over. This does talk about like the value of the C2, which I do have that, and it's been featured on the channel also. The C2 is going to offer you, in my opinion, a better experience. You do lose the BFI, which makes motion really smooth on this game. However, if you're competitively playing, not something you'd want to use because it does increase your input latency. The C2 will come, in my opinion, as a better physical build. It's lighter, though they use like more recyclable materials. It's a very light TV, so if you're into like, mounting your TV, moving it around a lot, it will give you a brighter panel. Latency will be a little bit lower. And, I think that the colors just, the saturation potential is a little bit better on the C2. So it's a nice upgrade. I got it in 55 myself because the C1 prior, this one right here, I got in 77, and it did such a good job in playing video games, streaming movie content, and everything else that I just couldn't see myself parting ways with it. And I'm glad I didn't, because I still have another 3 years out of a 5-year warranty on this TV, and this is going to be really great. So I just hit 4,000 hours on this TV, and it's not showing me any crazy signs of like image retention or anything like that. It's just a great experience all in all, man. So I just really wanted to, make this video just to really talk to any of you guys that have C1s, to let you know you made a great investment, in my opinion. A lot of people on here ask about my opinion. And, honestly, if you got this thing set up in the right orientation, you don't really have to worry or concern yourself with going out and buying another TV. There's going to be newer technology, but some of the older stuff, that this TV had, like BFI, I mean, the new ones are lacking. So it's a really, really good thing. And if you got a C1, I kind of want to know what your thoughts are. Let's have a discussion, some engagement. I really make my content for the community, for us to be able to have a talking space about these televisions. In any event, I'm going to go ahead and play this game, and I'm going to get on out of here. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace, God bless, and as I always say, Max love.